review of Monster High G3 Jinafire Long. If you guys remember my original reaction to this doll, I always really liked how she looks, and it may be controversial, but I do actually think she looks better than the original G1 doll. I have seen a lot of people surprisingly say that they think she looks ugly, and my question for you guys is, do you genuinely think she looks ugly, or do you just not like her because she looks different? Because I think some people just liked the G1 so much, the G1 Jinafire so much, that they can't accept the new one. But here's the fact. Whether or not she looks identical to the G1 Jinafire, she's a new character. G3 is a different generation. It's gonna change. And again, like, I don't hate how the original Jinafire looked or anything, but I just like this one's design more, especially her face. I think her hair is beautiful, but again, it is very different. So I can understand how people who really liked the original G1 Jinafire are upset. For example, if G3 Cupid came out and she was like very different, like she had like blue skin or something, I'd be like, what the heck, of course. But for me, I do think this fits with Jinafire's vibe from my perspective. I'm a crystal collector, and I know like jade is important to the Chinese tradition, and like her skin is just very much giving me this like milky white Chinese jade. I think a lot of people, when they think of jade, think of like this darker jade, but this lighter green is still like a part of jade. Like when you look at jade crystals, there's different like variations in the color. I think it's very pretty. I really like the red. The purple, at first I thought I wouldn't like how much purple there is, but surprisingly, like all her colors, they're unique and they all fit together, because a lot of times when you see dolls, I feel like they often use like similar color schemes. Like they'll use like purple, pink, and blue, or they'll use like red and gold, or they'll use like purple and black. But like I feel like this is like a color scheme, like the red, gold, green, and purple, that you don't really see that often, but it works, and a lot of it's kind of reminiscent of like Chinese culture things. And I don't know, I think it's just a very unique design. I think it works well. So let's actually get in and unbox her. Okay, so here she is out of the box, and immediately I do like the hairstyle they were going for, but her hair is very smushed. I will say her hair did look a lot better in the stock photos. It was much more voluminous and wavy. I will brush it out, but I don't think it's gonna look how it looked in the stock photos, but it is soft. Again, I could be wrong. I think it is saran. If it's not saran, it's like well-treated polypropylene. It feels pretty soft. But anyway, let's go through her and all her accessories. Actually, when I do dolls like this, I do actually like to start off by going through the accessories and then doing a full rundown of the doll, because I think the doll is the most exciting part, so let's save that for last. But if you do want to get past the accessories, just fast forward. So first of all, she has these Fame glasses. They're cute. She has this backpack, which I think opens. Let me see. It opens like this. And then, oh my gosh, I love her accessories, because like I am somebody who sews doll clothes, and this just reminds me of me. So she has like a little outfit sketch, and that's actually her jacket. And then she has like a little like model, like a little, what's this called? Why can't I think of the word? Like dress form, like a mini dress form. Like I need one of these for sewing doll clothes. She has a little jade bracelet, which of course this is like the very traditional like Chinese one. She has a little jade green pen. She has, oh, this is another jade bracelet. At first I thought this was a teacup, like a little teacup, but it's a jade bracelet with like a little design on it. And then she has a hanger. I'm assuming this is so she can hang up her jacket. And then she has a little thing. Oh, this is like yogurt. And then there's a little dragon on it. I actually really do like all her accessories. Oh my gosh. And then there's a dragon on her phone case, guys. Not gonna lie, at first I thought this was a seahorse on her phone case. I was like, that's interesting. I also just want to point out, oh, she has a pet, and her pet's name is Yun. And then her monster must-haves are a sketch pad and Fang Hai yogurt drink. And then it says her monster type is Daydreaming Dragon. Oh my gosh, my phone is like dying. I just want to say, I think that's very interesting, because I wonder, since like on all the dolls boxes, since they do their monster type, I wonder if on Cupid's box, when she comes out, they'll like confirm she's a bone elemental. We'll see. I think this is actually kind of funny, like with her pet, because they kind of did her pet how the original Jinafire was, where like they gave it like this gold body. Again, Jinafire, she does still have some gold to her body, and I think they were going for like a combination of like a jade and a golden dragon, because a lot of times in like Chinese figurines you'll see them kind of like do some like gold like embellishments, but then like there'll be like green crystal in it. So I think she's still like kind of golden but also jade. So anyway, let's actually get into Jinafire. So this is her face card. Like I said, it does not decline. There is a problem where, and this is not a problem just for her, for a lot of the G3 Monster High dolls, like where her face is kind of pixelated. There's also a problem with some of the Jinafires where their eyes are like printed off center. Right now, for some reason in the camera, it's kind of looking like her eyes are printed off center, but I don't think they are. In fact, there was another one in the store that was much worse than this, so maybe they're a little wonky. When I'm looking at it in the camera, it looks a little wonky, but in person, it doesn't look wonky. I think it's also just because her eyes are looking to the side, it looks that way. But let's look, like I said, let's look at her hair. I love how they did it like purple with like the little streaks of like green and everything. I think it's very, very cute. And then she kind of has gold ears, which again, to me, very much kind of gives the image of like, she's like a green jade dragon, but she has like some gold embellishments on her. So she has like 2 little jade hoops in that ear. And then in this ear, she has kind of just like, it's like a tassel-y earring. And what it's like also, it's like a conch piercing. It's like in the middle of her ear. And then moving down, this jacket, it's very reminiscent of like traditional Chinese fashion, like especially with like gold down here, but it's like a more modern jacket. And then she has this piece, which I really like how they did like the hard plastic detail. There's like a little dragon there. And then just like, again, these wispies, these little cloud things on her top, very reminiscent of like Chinese art. And then she has a jade necklace. And then let me put on her little bracelets. So I put the jade bracelets on her now. At first I was gonna say, I don't know why she just doesn't come with the bracelets on. I feel like it's so that it can look like there's more accessories in the box, but the bracelets are, I'm not gonna lie, kind of a lot with like the jacket. So they might look better if like she was just wearing the tank top without the jacket. But then moving down on her outfit, this belt, again, there's like the gold detail. This belt's like a little more rubbery, especially here. There's like that gold detail, and then this skirt. And again, I love the pattern. Like, again, I feel like for a lot of the Monster High collector dolls, they aren't using fabrics that are like this nicely done. I really like this fabric. And then her tail, again, her tail is this golden with kind of like the jade on the end. And I really like this. Again, I'm like a sucker for any of the Monster High dolls that have like different color legs or like this gradient. For example, the new Cupid has this, Laguna has this. I just love it. I think it just adds so much more like intrigue to the doll. Again, I know there's so many people who are like, she should have just been all golden, but like then we wouldn't have like this moment, like with the gold going up her leg. And then her boots, oh my gosh, I didn't even realize this before, like this part of her boot is open so you can see the gold of her leg. And then there's a dragon and it like fades from purple to jade green, and then there's these little tassels again. It matches kind of like the tassels up here. I just love this whole outfit and everything, and I think, like, again, it's like a different color scheme than we're used to seeing, but like it all works so well together. Like, I'm just kind of obsessed with it. And let's like do a little test. I want to see what fits in her backpack. So like, I feel like this needs to fit. If her tablet or like her little notebook does not fit, I'm going to put the notebook, the pen, the phone. We need to see it, like, get as much stuff in here as possible. There ain't no way this is fitting. There ain't no way this is fitting. No. So I think it pretty much just fits those 3 things, because I feel like that's like what she needs for school. So that fits in there. I also am going to show you what she looks like with the sunglasses on. I don't really want to leave the sunglasses on because, again, the face card does not decline. I also do not want to mess up her hair, so we're going to do this carefully. I'm, again, not going to leave them on. They look great. She looks stunning, and I like how you can still kind of see her eyes through them. It looks great. I'm going to take them off, though. I don't want them to mess up her hair. But yeah, that's her. This is Miss Jinafire Long from G3. I love her. I might even leave the bangles on with the jacket. It's a lot, but it's cute. So that's my little review of G3 Jinafire. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below, and if you will be getting her as well. Bye, guys!